I'm Not Amused, episode 10. I got Leo Green in the building. Leo Green Studios, what's up?
Man, what an interesting week we had.
What an interesting week we have for y'all playing today. Leo, that is exactly what I was going to say, because you know what I want to start with? I want to start with the repercussions for first take Stephen A. Smith trying to get Max Kellerman fired. Well, I guess I shouldn't say trying. He got the job done.
It's been a week, huh?
It's been a week.
So,
And
and
guess what, Leo? The reoccurring theme for this year is the grass is not greener on the other side.
that grass is like purple over there.
Leo, man,
Krypton.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but I'm gonna say this. I'm a new fan to sports. I've been watching First Take, First Things First. I remember I was watching. Y'all was telling me the names because I just be watching. But I'm new to First Things First. I'm new to ESPN and Fox Sports.
I'm
One.
not. Oh man, I've been watching it since we was in college when
Okay.
it was pizza.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
back in the days when it had those skips Maloo.
skip to Malou. Leo, I miss the glory days, and when I see highlights, I'm like, why is Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith on the same sharing the same camera time? But okay, Max Kellerman. All right, listen, I've been around though. My mom used to watch boxing. She used to love Roy Jones Jr. And I've been seeing Max Kellerman my whole life. He used to host the HBO fights. He used to be
He
the
used, he used to rap.
See, I don't know nothing about that. I don't know what y'all be talking about when y'all be talking about what's that dude, the actor,
Marky Mark, man. Marky Mark.
Mark Wahlberg. I don't know what y'all be talking about.
Hola, baby.
I don't
Oh,
have a clue what y'all talking about. Mark
oh.
Wahlberg always been an actor.
He used to go off as a singer, man. He was jamming back in the early '90s. I ain't gonna lie to you. He was jamming.
Don't ring a bell. But like I
If
said,
I
Max
had,
Kellerman. Oh, what's
they
up?
look like Mark Wahlberg's. That's what my abs look
Oh, like what?
like his abs.
Oh, okay. See, the last time I seen him, he was an old man. Leo. I don't know if he had abs. I seen
With
him.
abs.
Last time I seen him was in Transformers.
Nah, man, he was in another movie called Transformers. Yeah, I'm thinking of this movie where he beats up this his stepdad cop for beating up on his mama or something like that, or he
Okay.
loses his job as a cop. It's a
Yeah,
Netflix
don't ring a
movie.
bell. Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, it ain't ringing a bell.
Hey, it had the dude from the Black Panther, the
Michael B. Jordan.
no, the other guy the one who challenged T'Challa first.
Oh yeah. The dude from Us. Yeah, I don't know his
Yeah,
name, but
yeah,
yeah.
he was in there. He was going
Okay.
in, boy. One day we're gonna get good at this name dropping.
Yeah, one day we're gonna get good at it. But I got one name for you. I got Stephen A. Smith.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Alright. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. Like I said, I've been watching First Take for a minute. I've noticed during the NBA playoffs, and I say around round one, that Stephen A.
What?
Smith just started dissing. What's up?
No, it was like round one fight.
Okay, yeah. Listen, around the first round of the playoffs, this is just my opinion. That's when it seemed like Stephen A. Smith just started being super negative towards Max. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't think nothing of it then, because, if I say the
Think he was
Brooklyn
trying to
Nets are
create,
going, what's up?
you think he was just trying to create beef?
Yeah. You know what? I'm okay. I'm gonna put it like this. I don't think that they were actually beefing at the time, but this is when the show started getting negative. So I'm gonna put it like this: is not where we were at when Max got taken off the show. It was
Mhm.
super negative. But where I'm at in the playoffs, it started turning. It started turning from respecting Max's opinion to just dissing Max no matter what he said. And I
I
get it.
thought of that too,
You
but
caught that?
yeah, but I thought he was finally just getting tired of some of them comments. 'Cause Max used to say some stuff that would just be like off the wall,
Yeah.
and the whole idea of Max is just to be the opposite of
Yeah.
whatever Stephen A says. And since Stephen A's been around a lot longer, they like, well, Max, let me just tell you this,
Yeah.
okay? I
Yeah.
know these guys, and it's gonna be so whatever I say is right, Max, and whatever you
Yeah.
say is know no damn thing for boxing.
Yeah.
Eh, It's like he watched the game too, probably.
Yeah.
You
Well, see, that's
know?
the thing. Like, I was watching and I get it. Everybody was jumping on the Brooklyn Nets bandwagon. And I think Max, but I think they both jumped on that bandwagon. So it was like weird that they were disagreeing with each other. But I remember, and that's what I'm saying. I was thinking maybe the Brooklyn Nets was making them seem kind of negative towards, well, like it's one sided. I don't hear Max disrespecting Stephen A. Smith. He's always super respectful. Now,
Maybe,
I caught one
maybe
thing
and slapped, smacked the you know what
out of
out of
what?
him.
Oh, you talking about out of Max or out of
Honestly,
Stephen A. Smith on the other? Okay,
maybe he went and got into him a little bit.
yeah,
Because what we don't hear is Max Kellerman saying anything.
yeah, that's my yeah. I agree. I
So it
agree.
be and they just you know what? I'm actually having a problem with ESPN. All right, because
Okay.
they've been things kind of backwards a little bit. It seems like they throw a lot of stuff underneath the table, and I don't know if it's because it's the Disney company or whatever.
Mhm.
But since they trying to keep it family, but they've been doing a lot of things I think the wrong way.
Yeah,
Like letting some people go,
like
keeping.
Rachel, like Rachel Nichols. That's what you're talking about.
I mean, I didn't think what she said was off the wall. I thought it was like competitive banner more than anything else. I
Yeah,
didn't think it was being racist.
yeah.
I
I
think she
didn't either.
called some other names
If she's supposed to
before,
offend us, I wasn't offended. I wasn't somebody offended.
like, and you know what was ticking me off a little bit too? The people who jumped on the other side and was like, "Nah, Rachel, that was wrong," and I'm like, "No, Rachel brought that stuff up from the ground." Now, you know what I think ESPN they seen? Oh, those are some young newer faces. We gonna go put her in there,
Yeah,
you know,
and
so
that
we
would have
can.
been fair. That would have been
I
fair
would have just said it like that, but
if they
Rachel
would have
seen
just said it like that.
Rachel seen it coming, and she's like, "Nah, that ain't what I want." And she probably made some phone calls to make some phone calls that
Uh,
got other girls kicked off.
yeah,
But you know, somebody, you know what? Somebody promised them other girls something under the table.
that I
That's what
bet
the deal was.
that definitely could be what it is.
So somebody either got shooed or somebody got sent out the door,
Yeah,
and it was Rachel.
yeah.
Is she going to TNT? Maybe.
I hope she do. Like I said, I like Rachel. I like Rachel, and I know she was mad that she know she wanted to be on the finals, and she didn't get to host the finals.
I think the finals would have been kind of balling with her on there.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I'm just so used to her voice. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I watch First Things First. Going to Fox, I watch First Things First. My favorite is First Things First. Nobody is a better analyst than Nick Wright, and I
Nick,
was actually tripping when they fired Chris Carter. That's when
yeah,
I thought First Things First was at its best. Now, when they got and they ran through a bunch of different dudes. I
I
hated
haven't
all of them.
I watched it since they got rid of Chris Carter.
Man, it was just good. Just recently, when they had Brandon Marshall on, he would be on clowning. Kevin Wiles would be clowning, and it was a good show. The three of them would be clowning, and they have I think the girl's name is Jenna. Just the four of them would be on acting a fool, and it was a good show. But then they just recently got rid of Brandon Marshall, and I'm gonna tell you this: every video, cause I watch it on YouTube. Yeah, I don't watch this on. Oh, don't nobody watch TV. All right, nobody watches TV. So I'm not one of these people watching TV. I watch it on
You
YouTube
gonna watch
like a
us on there?
normie. Y'all
I
better be
can't wait.
watching us.
Although we get on cable.
You need to be watching us instead of them, and we'll tell you what they said. All right. So like and subscribe. But anyway, all right. So I'd be watching First Things First, and I see the comments. They all be hating on Brandon Marshall's takes. But the funny thing is, Brandon Marshall would always pick the super OP teams, the Brooklyn Nets, the Los Angeles Clippers, and the comments would always be clowning him. But let's be honest, the Brooklyn Nets was supposed to do good, and while they were doing good, he looked good,
The best loser.
huh?
You know how to pick the best loser.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. While I be agreeing with Nick Wright. While I was agreeing that the Milwaukee Bucks were gonna go the farthest. Let's be honest.
We
When the
didn't think it.
Brooklyn Nets played them the first game, we looked crazy. All right, me and Nick Wright looked crazy.
The problem is they were only playing with one person, and the rest of the Brooklyn Nets bench just disintegrated.
I don't know what happened.
They were actually like a starting team on like the Bucks, so they should have just dominated the Bucks.
I don't know what
But
happened. After
it's like
Kyrie Irving got injured, it's like Coach Nash, Steve Nash. You know, I don't know if we should call him Coach
maybe
Nash. Steve Nash just mentally fell apart.
because you would think everybody else would go off,
Yeah,
right?
and you can't expect Joe Harris to just not make no shots in a playoff run after doing that good in the season. You really can't. I mean, if you're a coach, you just have to just keep
No,
assuming next game will be better.
whole team was fire. It was like you could put if you put the three amigos out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was no stopping. But it was like Kyrie's just gonna dribble the ball too doggone much, dribble the ball too much, dribble the ball too much.
Hey, Giannis stopped that, didn't he?
James Harden, James Harden was actually passing the ball even more
Yeah.
because he had a big man who could jump up and get it.
Wait. Passing more than he had when he had Clint Capella.
No. Remember they traded Clint Capella,
Yeah.
and then he was like, "I need to leave Houston.
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
leave
Yeah. And
PJ
look,
Tucker, PJ Tucker,
yeah. And the crazy thing is
yeah,
Trey
PJ
Young
Tucker
got him.
his shots. PJ Tucker wasn't even hitting his
He
shots.
wasn't.
Come
He
on,
wasn't. I don't know what happened to PJ Tucker, but the Milwaukee Bucks really did get dominated by the Brooklyn Nets. I can't believe the Brooklyn Nets won. But anyway, back to Brandon Marshall. Brandon Marshall predicted that. And look, like I said, the comment section will all be hating on his takes. And all he was doing was picking the super OP teams, and Nick Wright will be picking the Phoenix Suns and well, he really picked the Lakers, but he picked that
I
the
picked
Lakers.
because they had the easiest path to the finals.
Oh,
I picked the Lakers, and because they had the easiest path, they just got put out in the easiest path.
yeah.
It was too young, throwing the ball down, shooting threes,
I'm
couldn't
a,
stop them.
I'm gonna disagree with you. The easiest path was whatever path the Trailblazers was taking, cause the Trailblazers got put out
No,
by
they would have had to meet the doggone Jazz.
yeah
They would have
yeah
the
that team
dog
was terrible.
the Clippers.
The well hold on, you're right, that's the same path because the
They
Suns
took
beat the you're right, that's the same path when the Lakers lost the Suns then played the Portland, I
hmm
mean not the Portland Trailblazers because they got put out, but they played the Nuggets, so that's the same path.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
had the easiest path.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you got that. Um,
Because I was like, Lakers gonna beat the Nuggets. They just have to get through the doggone
this
shooting fanatics of the Suns, and they
that's
just
what Nick
have
Wright point was. Is once you get past the Suns, that's it. But of course,
the Suns
the
was rough.
Clippers were supposed to be in the Western Conference Finals, but of
They have
course, Kawhi got injured. Yeah, Kawhi got
you
injured.
made it to the finals though.
Huh?
You think they could have beat the Suns? I don't think they could have beat the Suns.
With Kawhi,
Yeah,
they went 3-2 without him. He didn't play not one game. They went 3-2 without him.
3-2.
If
And so
not 3-3,
that one game
huh?
they had three, so they went to six.
Yeah, they went to game 6. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Without Kawhi Leonard. So you add Kawhi Leonard in there, hey, yeah, I give you it could go either way, but I was tipping towards the Clippers.
Devin Booker was going off,
You remember in that
but
playoff run last year, there was no stars other than Giannis.
in this finals,
Yeah, everybody was injured.
yeah,
LeBron James was
Booker
injured.
was up and coming star.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would not count him as a star. I wouldn't count him
And
as a star.
the fading star would be Chris Paul. Because Chris Paul went kind of cold, and Campaign went kind of cold.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they
You're right.
they
You could count Chris Paul, but you know what I mean. Like,
is
okay,
Chris
so when
Paul
they talking about like the all stars, like the
he was
star lineups, everybody was injured.
yeah.
Yeah, Anthony Davis was injured. LeBron James was injured. I mean, he was playing, but he was injured. Steph Curry wasn't in it. Uh,
He was in last
Joel
year.
Embiid had Joel Embiid. Just remember, if you remember, Joel Embiid
Yeah.
was injured too, but he kept playing. Um, Everybody was injured, and then Giannis bent the knee like he was a Stark, and still kept playing. So I'm like, wait a minute, everybody else injured, you supposed to be out, but he six
You know
days and
what?
he was back playing.
Nobody challenged him. Is like the next time you come to this whole thing, you gonna dunk on me and we gonna knock you out.
Yeah, it was.
Nobody was like that. Everybody was like, I don't want to get kicked out of the next game.
Yeah,
That's what the Suns was missing.
yeah,
They were missing somebody who wanted to get kicked out the next game.
yeah,
Yeah, if they would have had that, they could have handled Giannis because Giannis was just getting 40 points a night,
yeah,
dunking the ball, shooting free throws,
yeah.
dunking the ball on them, shooting free throws. And then he got so comfortable shooting free throws that he started shooting threes. And that's hard to beat right there.
Yeah.
Because you know what else was being hard to beat? Giannis was doing putbacks. So when other people would miss, like PJ Tucker, Giannis was like, oh, I know PJ Tucker's about to miss.
Yeah.
He's been all night. Let me go put
Inside.
this back.
Yeah, yeah. He was eating on the inside. Yeah.
So you're going to be 11 foot underneath the rim. I guess that makes it easier for him.
Would you say they
It's the real reason the Suns lost. They lost that other big man.
no, you talking about Sarchich? Cause
Yeah.
they didn't have but they didn't have but DeAndre Ayton and the other guy. Yeah. Yeah.
Aiden
Once
was
he went down, they were in trouble.
it was like, man, I can't get in foul trouble. Before Aiden had fouls to give or whatever. So he switch out. He can switch out with these fouls.
Yeah.
So Suns ruined their best chance of winning the finals.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that probably been their first finals. I mean, that would have been their first championship win. Because I think the only other time they went to the finals is with Charles Barkley going against Michael Jordan. So
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, with Charles Barkley, he was thinking both his teams would be in it, but the Philadelphia 76ers let him down. Yeah, I remember Charles Barkley. Yeah. Yeah, that's who I wanted to. I wanted TNT to have the finals coverage. That's what would have made the finals better. But
yeah,
it was going to
but
ESPN and it was boring. The halftime was boring.
because they don't pay for it.
Say that again.
NBC pays for it.
Yeah,
NBC is like, well, you know what? Because NBC used to have a whole bunch of Saturday and Sunday games
yeah,
to play, but they don't broadcast like that no more. I guess they save all their money and
yeah.
just say we just finals. That's gonna get our most ratings, and we could do like the Super Bowl, and we'll be the Super Bowl of basketball
So
that
what?
last
Is that the
weeks.
same with football?
No, no,
They don't
no,
have the Super Bowl.
no. They have this. No, they don't have the Super Bowl.
Oh,
I think ABC has it.
no, I don't know. I don't watch football.
I know it come on regular television, but ain't nobody got regular television around here because that's antenna.
Yeah,
At antenna,
yeah,
I got all other stations, but the ones I want.
yeah.
So that make it hard. I probably come out better just going to the game. I've probably been to more games than actually ever watching it on my television.
Hmm.
I've more football games than watching the pro football games on my TV.
Yeah.
So
Well, but you only talking about football, right?
I've been to more basketball games in person
For real,
than
then
watching
you watching? Yeah, yeah. Look,
out loud.
I don't sit here and pretend like I watched a lot of basketball growing
Not
up, but I did watch a lot.
it'll be somewhere else.
Say that again.
He'll be at somewhere else. Like I just had the program set up like that. But anyway, let me get back to Max Kellerman. So they trade Max Kellerman for Jay Williams. Okay, so I seen Jay Williams on with Stephen A this morning, and the one thing I did notice, I looked at the YouTube views, only had 30,000, views. We be having way more than 300,000 views.
Oh yeah, no easy.
So I
So for first take, like
first could have been way up, but they
yeah,
wasn't.
like I don't get how first take was ever better than not gonna say ever, but I don't get how it was a higher rated show than Undisputed, or was it? Cause
It
like
was.
if you think about
It
it,
was.
like
Undisputed came out because
when Skip left,
Skip Bayless brought all of those viewers. So we was actually watching both. So the same viewers that's watching First Take is the same viewers who's watching Undisputed.
yeah,
Undisputed is so much more entertaining because it got Shannon Sharp on it.
yeah, definitely.
So Shannon makes that so much more of a show.
The shows
And
that are,
I watched Shea Club.
huh?
Uh, I watched Shea Club this past week.
Oh, how was it? I never
Yeah, man,
tried it.
it was Mark Jackson. I wanted to see him talk to
Oh
Mark
yeah,
Jackson.
yeah. Mark Jackson. Yeah, talk about why he ain't in the league. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Did he say why? Spoiler.
Uh,
Ah, you didn't
he
make it that far.
no. He didn't say praying.
What?
He didn't say praying. You know they. All right. So the under the table thing is he was praying too much, and the owner was supposed to be something else. You know, I ain't gonna say anything because you know anything to say,
Yeah.
but he was something else,
Uh
and
huh.
him and the owners bumped heads on that, and you know they probably was looking at Steve Kerr anyway.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
those
Are you
because
one
Steve
of the
Kerr,
people that feel like that's Mark Jackson team and Steve Kerr just reaped the benefits?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Man. You know what? I think Steve Kerr got handed a great situation.
Yeah.
And Steve Kerr said he got handed a great situation.
Yeah.
'Cause think about it. It was a playoff team he got.
Yeah.
All right. And all he had to do was tinker the offense just a little bit. And him tinkering the offense just a little bit made that team explode. I think Steve Kerr, what is it? After being with like Greg Popovich or whatever and being with like Phil Jackson,
Mhm.
felt like he had more scheme knowledge than Mark Jackson because Mark Jackson teams have been losing to those people.
Okay.
So
So who got handed a better team? Steve Kerr, Steve Nash, or what is it?
it's going to be Steve Kerr because Steve Nash might be out of a job. One of
But
those players.
but you would say Steve Kerr got handed a better team because I'm
No,
saying handed.
I think Steve Kerr did get a better team.
Steve Nash
They
got
didn't have divas. They didn't have divas.
fair
So
enough.
you think about it.
Fair enough.
It's, what is it? Steve Nash. We got a lot of Steves out here. We need another Steve somewhere. Okay.
All
All
right.
right. Steve Nash got put in a situation where he got the guy who's supposed to be the second best to the best player in the league right now, right?
Yeah.
And
Kevin
he
Durant,
can't take.
right?
He probably could hire and fire people. All right, they brought everybody he wanted to be on that team,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And he gave him the thumbs up. Uh, Kyrie, we don't know what's going on with Kyrie.
Yeah.
He be on a whole nother level.
I think he was focused last year. I think you can forget him being focused this year. All
You
right, he
thought
wasn't focused the whole year though. Let me clear that up.
you
He
thought
wasn't focused the whole year, but in the playoffs, I think he was focused.
focusing enough to get hurt. I mean, somebody stepped on him. A
Hey,
7 foot stepped on him.
Giannis made sure he wasn't too focused. Hey, you need to focus on
I
where
know
your
I
feet.
said to
Giannis
Giannis.
said you need to focus on where your feet landing. Or I'll
You
focus
know
for
what?
you.
I think I seen this clip of a young Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody like boxed him out, and young Giannis ran from one end of the court to the other end of the court and pushed the dude into the stands. And that's Giannis with no muscles.
Man, I saw Giannis when they drafted him. He was 6'8". He is 6'11" now. I thought you'd be through growing when you know what I'm saying, 18.
Or when you no, you not for us.
No, well, he put on 40 pounds to go with those 3 inches he got. 40 pounds. I ain't gonna say a muscle, but you know what he looked
I
like now.
I think the Brooklyn team was a harder team because you had So this is what Steve Nash had to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Steve Nash had to go in there without winning any championship, saying, "I'm gonna get y'all a championship."
Yeah.
Make it hard to listen to your coach.
Yeah.
Going underneath somebody who else coaching style who ain't win no championships.
You talking about the guy from Houston?
Who was on the bench? The
Yeah.
guy who was on.
The guy from
Uh,
Houston, right?
yes, he was
Mike
on. He was
D'Antoni. What are you talking about?
Mike D'Antoni. Everywhere Mike D'Antoni's been, it been good teams, but they ain't been winning teams. They're
Yeah.
not. Okay, so that's what he's going up against.
Yeah.
So it's just like they don't know how to press that button to win.
Mike D'Antoni seems.
Like, yeah, when they need to when it count, they can
Yeah.
win all day too long in the play in the regulars, get to close to being up there, and then lose. Because what is it? Those teams should have beat the Warriors. If Chris Paul wasn't hurt,
Yeah, we gotta
they,
stop doing this. No, no,
no, no,
no, no, no,
Chris Paul.
no. Listen, Chris Paul was not why they lost. Chris Paul,
Chris
it only
Paul,
looked good
no, no,
because Andre
Chris Paul.
Iguodala got injured. We can't do
No, no,
Chris Paul getting injured. Andre Iguodala got injured.
this is the reason why it wouldn't went the way it went. Chris Paul would have not let James Harden shoot them out the damn game.
You missing my point. If Chris Paul didn't get injured, then we gotta backtrack a game before, and if Iguodala didn't get injured, you would never got your hopes up.
I get that, but he was definitely the
So,
reason they was hopes up.
so when you do
Because him and James Harden wasn't
if you do
mentioned.
if, stop at Andre Iguodala.
If Andre Iguodala was on Houston team, they would have won.
If Andre Iguodala didn't get injured, okay. Outside of that, Houston stood no chance. I watched them sell. They were selling. Eric Gordon was going off, going slap off,
That's what I'm getting at. Why wouldn't they
going.
keep going
I mean, he was on
off?
fire. I don't know what happened to him because I ain't seen him in 2 years, but he might still be hot. Who knows? You just don't see him no more.
Philadelphia again.
He on Philadelphia? I don't know where he at. But I know
They got
one thing. When
a
I was watching this series, I was like, Andre, y'all only doing good because Andre, and it was looking bad. I was like, y'all look good because Andre Iguodala out. Nah, Eric Gordon was going off. I didn't ever worry about James Harden. And like you said, when Chris Paul got injured, I said we won. I said it then and there. We won.
shot them in the foot,
Hmm.
and they because he wasn't on
Ooh.
James Harden.
James Harden was not on. He was not on. He
So,
wasn't. He let his team down. It's all
he,
good, but he let his team down.
but that's what they had to do. So he tried not to let them down this year,
Yeah.
but he was
But
out of shape.
yeah. And
He
that was
did-
from trying to get out of Houston. If he'd stayed in
Yep.
shape, he would have been in shape in Brooklyn.
He would have in shape in Brooklyn. He wouldn't have been in Brooklyn though.
Definitely. He wouldn't have been in Brooklyn. Yeah. He might have ended up in Philadelphia.
Then I seen Kyrie do some crazy things. I don't get how people be saying Kyrie. I must don't watch enough Kyrie because I remember this man named Allen Iverson.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, they talk about him as the greatest dribbler and this and that, and I'm like, okay, hey, listen, this is the funny thing. Hey, we can end the show on this. This is the funny thing. I saw this meme. It said, well, I think it was a title. I don't think it was a meme. I saw this headline title: Stephen A. Smith needs Max Kellerman like Kyrie Irving needs LeBron James.
that's the good way, folks. I'm done.
Yeah,
He does. He does.
he needs them.
You know who don't need him though? LeBron James.
LeBron James don't need Kyrie Irving.
So will we see? Sorry, say that again.
Okay, so Stephen A. Smith needs Max Kellerman like Kyrie Irving needs LeBron James.
You just made Max Kellerman $LeBron James there.
I didn't do nothing. I'm just here reporting the news. I don't got nothing to do with who wrote it. But it's solid. It's solid. It's solid, Leo. It's solid.
It's solid. It definitely is solid. Wait, You know what? We got to see if the Keyshawn in the morning.
You know, Kyrie Irving gets credit like he done won a whole bunch of rings, but he ain't won but one. And let's be honest, that Golden State ring, that one where they beat them.
Has a
If
lot.
that big man didn't get injured, and hey, I'm doing the ifs now. Hey, I'm doing the ifs. If Draymond Green didn't get suspended, and that big man, you said his name was
Andrew
Andrew
Bogut.
Bogut, yeah, didn't get injured, then hey, I mean LeBron
No,
James will still be in
Andrew
Cleveland
Bogut
trying to
is
get that ring.
why the Golden State lost because and LeBron James is the reason why. I mean, I can't remember how Andrew Bogut
Got
hurt
injured.
himself,
Yeah,
whatever. But I know LeBron James would handle 40 points on Andrew Bogut. He would have had maybe 30,
yeah,
but he had 40
yeah. They didn't have nothing to stop him.
because anytime you put somebody big, like a good big out there,
Yeah,
it 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 deters LeBron.
yeah,
It deters. Not
yeah,
saying that he ain't gonna have a good game.
yeah,
He just twice, and that's all you need LeBron James to do.
yeah,
It's the same thing they did to Kobe. When Kobe was playing against the Celtics,
yeah,
they just needed somebody to deter him. And
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you who did the deterring: Rasheed Wallace
Okay.
and Bill Wallace.
Ben Wallace. Yeah. Okay.
Because my goodness, they wasn't letting Kobe get in no doggone layups,
Yeah.
no range. He had to take 50-footers.
Yeah.
You go watch that Detroit versus the Lakers game.
Yeah. And Trayshawn, what's
Tayshaun Prince was
Tayshawn
going
Prince was? Yeah.
50-footers
Yeah.
on one man.
Yeah.
Just. That's why super teams don't work sometimes because they're gonna work this year because the Lakers gonna win. Lakers gonna win. You don't think they're gonna win?
Golden State gonna take the West. I don't know who gonna win, but Golden State taking the West. Hey, unless they say, hey, Clay
Man,
Thompson
Golden
sit out another year.
they gonna say
But hey, who knows? Steph Curry could get injured. Hey, plot twist.
it. Yeah, you know what? The only reason he got injured with the wrist is because he was doing too much.
Yeah.
The last year he didn't do as much.
Until
Like
April. Until like April. Until like
no, I'm saying
at the
he
end of
was
the year he started going off.
I'm saying like some of the crazy stuff, like driving in the lane. You know the driving in the lane, he slowed that down. They was
Okay.
like, "Don't you do that? Just shoot on them."
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I didn't see a whole bunch of that because it was a freak accident, but it was an accident that we all seen going to happen the way he played.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Hold on, before we go, I you think Curry's gonna be down like 5 to 10 points this season? No, I go 5 because he don't get to do his patented dribble in front of you, slow down, shoot.
When you say down to like 5 points, you mean averaging?
Having 5 points less
Oh
with the new ruling.
no. Well, hold on. With Clay and a healthy team, yeah. I don't think he's gonna be talking about no scoring title and no
Cause he was doing.
MVP. I don't think none of that's gonna be on the table.
I'm gonna dribble past you and then slow down and then speed up and slow down and so he get ran over.
I think he was doing all that because I think, all right, I'm gonna be honest. I think Steph Curry really likes basketball, and I think he was doing all that because he was having fun. But sometimes having fun and winning are two different things, and I think this year he'll probably be a little bit more focused on winning, which that'll involve making the rest of the team good. You know
All
how
right.
we be mad at LeBron for trying to get the team involved? I think he'll be on that.
You think he gonna try to get the team involved?
I don't think it's gonna be like LeBron, but I do think it's gonna be like the rest of the team gonna get a lot more shots.
Golden State is playing the Trailblazers right now.
Oh, okay. Well, let's call "I'm Not Amused" the episode and go watch it. We're not gonna watch no preseason game.
Clay
Y'all might
Thompson was
watch it, but we not gonna watch it.
Clay Thompson was in it. We'll watch it
If Clay Thompson was in it, we watch it. We watch the highlights.
because his
But,
mama.
but, but y'all will watch the highlights through this channel. Yeah, you got any shout outs?
Oh man. All right, I'm gonna shout out my channel, man. I've been working super crazy hard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
you want a sneak peek? All right, tomorrow is what is it?
The 5th of October.
Is the 5th of October, and you know what's going to happen on the 5th of October? we got Raven Simone, or excuse me, we got Raven is the word of the day.
Okay. Quote the Raven Nevermore, or are you talking about like Raven Justice League Raven? Teen
I did,
Titans.
I did that Raven right there.
You don't know who that is. That is
Mhm.
That's So Raven, huh?
Uh-huh, uh-huh. And
Alright.
I did another one too. Look, check this one out. I did that Raven as well. Who
Alright,
ain't
that's the Raven we know. Alright, y'all, so there y'all go. That's a sneak peek. That's Leo Green Studios. If y'all are so lazy to not type it in the search bar.
yeah.
That's what y'all getting over there on that channel.
Gonna get a lot of that.
Yeah.
It's rough because I've been doing 2 episodes. I did 4 videos within the last 24 hours.
Alright, alright, alright.
So
Don't hurt
I'm just
yourself.
they better watch out. I might do 2 more.
Alright. Definitely. Hardest working man in sports entertainment. Art entertainment. How about that?
Yeah, I did some sports this weekend too.
Alright.
It's,
Leo, I don't got no shout outs. I'm gonna you know what? I do got a shout out. Alright. Keep it theme uh aimed at the theme. Shout outs to Max Kellerman for taking the high road. Like every time I would watch ESPN, nope, don't care. Listen, shout outs to you, Max. Watch my show. Alright? Subscribe to Leo's channel. Listen, I'ma
Now, Max,
support you.
subscribe to my show. I am going
I'ma support Max Kellerman because guess what? I
to.
watched Kendrick Perkins get on that show and hate on Max. I watched Stephen A. Smith do it. I can't remember which one of them J's, Jay Williams or the other Jay. I listen.
Jay
Everybody would
Will,
get.
I don't
I
know. It
I
seemed
can't.
like a hater got
I
on.
don't. Yeah, I don't want to put that on Jay Williams if I'm wrong. So I'm gonna say that it was more
I
haters.
don't agree with you on that one because I played basketball and you used to rap. So hey,
It was it was more haters, Max. I know them. I saw them. All right, they were
yeah,
hating on you, clear as day. Who cares if it takes outlandish? You know what I'm saying? The whole point of the show is to draw a
and
discussion, and that's what you were doing.
this is the thing. Max Kellerman's job description was to be the low man on the totem pole. That's the issue, right?
Oh, and he
Because
was okay.
never gave him the fighting chance because they always gave it Stephen A. Smith is the winning punch.
Yeah,
They'll let Max go first, and then Stephen will be like, you know what? Let me come knock this one out for you. It would, you know what? That was the big difference. Sometimes they would have with Skip. It wouldn't always be Skip answering the questions first.
yeah.
So, but dang, I think Skip and Stephen A. Smith hate used to go in the same direction.
Didn't watch it. I don't know Stephen A. Smith and Max at all. I mean Stephen A. and
I think Skip
Skip
like
Bayless at all.
Skip like the Cowboys. Stephen A. would just be like, Cowboys ain't winning because they can't get off the weed.
Yeah. I'm Not Amused, episode 10. All right, y'all.